against Mick. It'll tell you, see that little person right there? This is 0. It'll tell you if anybody who's watching it, if the comment, it'll show them your comment, or their comment. Yeah, it's live. And once I end it, it goes back recorded. I do this where you don't gotta take storage out of your videos. Alright, first time, so let's see how we go. Okay, hold on, I'm kinda lost.
Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burf reporting from the sideline.
X to steal.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Phoenix Suns.
Square, whatever.
Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Warren is out there with Booker, and it's Len in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Warren. Over to the wing. Bledsoe with it. He's picked up by Jordan, and there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. Warren with the ball. Len a screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Warren. Jordan with the rebound.
How do I shoot again?
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And Coach Doc Rivers wears multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge
does X help you run?
All basketball operations. Really the leader in a lot of ways for this team.
Now here's Bledsoe. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick, and the foul called on Jamal Crawford.
Again.
That is his first
look, we have
foul
one
of the
viewer.
game.
They are really struggling with fouls, Kevin.
Oh, that's the
it's
same
still
guy.
early, but one more foul, and they're over the limit.
Here.
Len. It's rebounded by Paul.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
I don't know how.
That far out anyway, Greg. I mean, you
Hold
can work
square,
for a
okay.
better shot than that. That's an efficient start for them offensively, working it inside for the easy 2 points.
And Clark, that's what you like to duplicate time and time again for the rest of the game.
Now here's Knight. Bledsoe passes to Warren. Suns moving the ball around. Out left to the wing. Bledsoe against Paul. Shot off the screen. Phoenix no good that time either.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Knight wide open. They get it back. Bledsoe left side. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Bledsoe's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Kicks to Mba Amute from about 16. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Well, the Phoenix Suns came up short in their playoff hopes again last year. They went 17-24 Clark on the road, and that didn't help them out.
Not at all, and you factor in a 6-game road losing streak to end the year. That pretty much closed the door on postseason for them.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Green's checked in.
And guys, with the Suns last year on the road, they had the 17 wins, but only 7 of them came in conference. So a big part of why they missed the postseason. And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Plan a screen. Ball's knocked loose. Crawford with the steal. To the middle. Releases. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Never in my life.
And, you know, as you mentioned, with the Suns, only 7 road wins against the West. 3rd worst in-conference road record of any team. You have to be able to steal wins on the road to make your way to the playoffs out west.
Now here's Crawford. Out of hand.
Oh,
But
what was
they
that?
get it back. Paul's shot is off. Passes it to Knight. To the paint. Dishes it to Warren. And Booker kicks to Bledsoe. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Bledsoe's got 5. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue
But-
to go back and forth the entire way.
On up the court.
Oh.
Crawford with the steal. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. For the Clippers, Cole Aldridge. He's checked in for Griffin. Pierce comes in for Mbamute. And it's Austin Rivers in for Paul.
Nope.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Lures checked in for Alex Landry. Mirza Teletovic comes in for T.J. Warren. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Booker. And Ronnie Price has subbed in for Eric Bledsoe.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
For 3, Price. Score the
Damn.
basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Watching P.J. Tucker, he does all the little things for you, plus some big ones as well. Ever since he came into the league, Clark, he's been a tremendous glue guy.
Yeah, he's a Velcro guy. You don't want him handling the ball a bunch or launching a lot of threes, but he's physically imposing, and he gives you what he's got. You know the effort is always going to be there with him.
Now, here's Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
What did we play till? Oh, never mind. It goes
There's
back.
1:17 left to play in the first. Price kicks to Teletovic. From deep. Crawford with the rebound.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight. Yeah, that's
Guess I'm
asking
pretty
a
good for
lot
my first
from
time.
that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Boing.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, scrappy, Clark, for each and every rebound. They are not backing
Oh.
down.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for
What?
making him earn the free throws. Last season, the Clippers came away with the 3rd seed out west. They were very tough in conference and managed to get 37 of their 56 wins against Western Conference teams.
And Phoenix making a change here. Chandler's checked in.
What
No
the
good on the
freak?
second free throw. As you said, for the Clippers, 37 wins last year against the rest of the West. That total was the second most against the rest of the West among any team in the league. Trailed only Golden State in that regard.
And you know,
What are you
they
doing?
played the top West teams tough as well. One of only 3 Western
Nobody
Conference
hit.
teams to be over 500 against the rest of the playoff teams from the West.
Here's Rivers after the Suns pick up 2. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Tucker. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Lets it go from deep. That's good.
You have to shoot it real quick. And all that, as soon as you get it straight.
And that does it for the first quarter. Phoenix ahead, leading by 5. And don't go away. And Blake Griffin grew up playing the game alongside his older brother. His dad was his coach, and he credits his brother for inspiring him.
You know, watching him kind of go through the process of he started.
Well, talking about taking the right course, we know that the older brother of Blake Griffin, 3 years older.
I gotta pee. Mm.
Do I look 13?
No.
No, that's it.
You know, he played, as did Blake, for their dad Tommy in high school, and they were terrific high school players and 4-time state champions.
I mean, it always helps to have a big brother who's kind of been there and done that and can share those experiences with you. Doesn't hurt to have a dad also who's a pro player either, and also a college coach.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
It's just been a long-range battle for them, and one that they're winning right now.
Sharpshooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Warren is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Chandler.
What's
then
up with that? Keep someone's calling you.
At the 2.
It's Joe.
Now, here's Tucker, covered by Reddick. No good from Bledsoe.
Tell you what, guys, it was a bit of a mixed bag for Eric Bledsoe last season.
What the heck was that?
Highs in rebounds and assists. Those were the good parts. But for some reason, the field goal and three-point percentages dropped 30-plus points.
From deep three-point range. And the shot by Warren, no good. Clippers trail by 10. Here's Reddick, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Go. And, you know, J.J. Reddick has shown steady improvement in his game. He entered the league as a spot shooter off the bench. Last season, averaged over 30 minutes a game for the Clippers. He's come a long way.
And Bahamute's checked in for the Clippers. And then for Phoenix, Alex Len's checked in for Chandler. And Lewis subbed in for P.J. Tucker. And Reddick has improved every phase of his game over every year, especially in the area of efficiency. Shooting over 47% from the field last year. And Greg, that by far the highest in his career.
Yeah, and in his mid-range jumper last year, just automatic. The turnovers per minute averaged also ridiculously low. It even improved as a defender.
From deep.
Yeah.
Can't get it to go.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Here's Bledsoe. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And just
a
little bit ragged defensively there. Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And the Clippers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Clippers trail by 10. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Paul missing again.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot. And the team is struggling because of it.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
On what? No.
Now, here's Warren.
Some Xbox
He's
360 games, yeah.
Bahamute.
Why not a lot? I know you can play Call of Duty too.
And here is Warren.
Call of Duty.
First basket still in this one.
And
I know you can play
guys
a
among
Hitman
the
game
defenders
with
stepping up to challenge
What?
him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Bledsoe with it. Chris Paul covering. Shot clock at 6. Lure. Len dishes to Lure. And the wide open shot from Warren. Good
How
on the
can you keep
three-point
making
shot.
it?
Warren's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Not to the surprise of anyone, really, but the Clippers last year were strong at home once again. They managed to go 30-11 at Staples Center.
Yeah, and Kevin, that makes 3 straight seasons for the Clippers of 30 or more wins at home.
Suns lead by 12.
You shot that shit with your center. That shit should have never.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 9.
You let alone you did a fadeaway in my fucking
Got a piece of it.
Oh! No!
Warren with the ball. He's against Jordan.
Yeah.
And here we go. Fast break. Hall's got it.
What? Yeah.
Excellent
Yeah.
there from Bledsoe.
That's something they need to do more of.
Yeah.
Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
It wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. And then for Phoenix, here's a Teletovic is checked in for Lure. Brandon Knight comes in for Warren. And it's Price in for Eric Bledsoe.
And guys, in a draft with so many talented big men and lead guards, Booker was a bit of a hot commodity. One of the purest sharpshooters in the draft, has a lightning quick release on his jump shot.
Out to the right wing. And the whistle blow. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Booker. Here's Knight. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. No one covering. And the Suns lead by 13. And with Booker, you know, who is a Kentucky guy, he's a sharpshooter. Greg, you're talking about that. His dad actually played at the University of Missouri. He was a pretty good shooter. Clark, this Booker has a pretty good frame to work with, and I think that's going to serve him well in the NBA.
Yeah, I agree with you. I like his size. I like his stroke. I like his toughness. I think he's going to be better defensively than people think. He's got a lot of good stuff in his game already.
Knight with it. Picked up by Rivers from deep. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Phoenix. Clippers trail by 13. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
And I don't know if anybody can tell you what he was thinking, because I certainly have no idea.
Here's Price. He has 5. He dishes it to Knight. Teletovic in the corner. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Out to Price. Pass to Knight. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Teletovic passes to Knight. Lets it go from the wing. Offensive rebound.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Knight against Rivers. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Suns leading by 13. Price with the ball. Chandler with the screen on Rivers. Price outside. It could go, and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half is.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves. And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
I bet you $1 I'm gonna win.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Eric Bledsoe really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and
Yo!
defense.
So I need to cross that line before anything, right?
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Mbah a Moute in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Bledsoe kicks to Warren. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-handed.
Last season for Chris Paul, another strong season. Yeah, quite a year for him in terms of media hype. He was as strong as ever on the court and off the court.
And that's a great point. You know, he did kind of fly under the radar. It's hard to imagine a first-team Hall of Famer in the future could do that, but a lot of it had to do with Steph Curry kind of coming on to the scene, splashing on the scene, if you will. But he is still one of the top point guards in our league.
A nice shot by Griffin. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Knight kicks to Warren. The feed now to Len to the wing right side. Outside Knight. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. What a year for the Suns in terms of transactions. Start of the season with Dragic and Thomas on the roster and moved them both, Clark, at the deadline.
And, you know, most folks saw the Dragic trade coming after his disagreement with the team. The Thomas trade was a bit of a surprise.
What's this? Oh.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. There's the pass to Warren. Booker dishes to Warren. 2 on the clock. And the shot falls short this time.
And as you said, the Suns made a flurry of deals
at
the deadline. You knew they would move one guard, but ended
I keep forgetting how to pass.
2, brought back one as well. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Bledsoe outside. Knight in the corner. Knocked loose and stolen by Redick. Clippers trail by 16.
When the Suns made all those trades, you kind of figured there would be some adjustments, and they did fall off a bit. Still, they felt what they had wasn't quite good enough going forward, so they got a jump on rebuilding last year.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Griffin can't get it to go in. Suns leading by 16. Warren kicks to Booker. Knight for 3. Good on the shot. Knight's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
And the Clippers call time here. Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception.
Me too.
I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that. And the fans
Dude, my hands are freezing. And my body hurts so bad. I think I'm dead. My hands are white. Like, literally, pale white. Even though I am white.
The Suns making a switch here. Lewis checked in. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
And for the Clippers and flopping, part of it might just be reputation. Whenever anyone hits the deck on their team, fans might be quick to kind of condemn that as a flop.
Here's Warren, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control. You know, the Clippers were the darling. Of the NBA as they improved and made strides, but I think the flopping has kind of diminished that now, that love affair. Being labeled a group of floppers can certainly stifle your popularity.
A double team Bledsoe to the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Warren. Here's the 3. Redick with the rebound.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Shoots. It's hauled in by the Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Bledsoe against Jordan. And Lure kicks to Bledsoe. Rebound by the Clippers. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now the dish to Mbah-a-Moute. And a miss there on the triple. Suns leading by 18. Bledsoe outside. Feeds to Lure. Back to Bledsoe. To the inside. Lenka kicks to Lure. Pass to Bledsoe. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Launches a 3. That is good. Bledsoe's got 12.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Ball against Bledsoe.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Got a piece of it. Here's Mbah-a-Moute. There's the triple. Again, the miss by Paul.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to.
Here's Lure. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lure's got his first points in this one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Rivers can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Two on the clock. Can't get it to go. And the Suns call time here. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not a